What's good, y'all? It's your man, Jaw, back with another reaction. Now, I ain't gonna lie, Assassin's Creed Shadows. I've been hearing some debauchery in this game, bro. I don't understand. I've already seen the trailer. I've already seen like other people's reactions and shit. But now I'm kind of like looking at it one way within, cause I don't know, bro. I'm seeing some real weird shit about this game. What I'm gonna do is react to this. The who are, let me see if I pronounce their name. I think the main character is Nawe, and I know Yasuke. You know, a big historical figure. You feel me? Big like they've been bringing up this man's name for the past couple 3 years. I would say like 2021, 2019 type shit like that. Well, like. I do find the his history to be interesting. I like the fact that he's just a person really shrouded in mystery. So I'm hyped for this game. You know, a fucking black samurai. You feel me? You know, the are gonna take it the wrong way. You know them are gonna take it the wrong way. You feel me? So it's like I don't even want to put it at that. You know how those niggas online be. You know, on the Twitters, on the as soon as they hear a black something, a black as a protagonist, they get as a protagonist, they're gonna take it the wrong way. They're gonna take it there. So like, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna react to this like real quick because I never seen this trailer. I never watched it. I only just seen the first trailer. So this is like going on a deep dive of who they are. Then I'm gonna kind of like piece everything together, tell you how I feel about it. But like, let's get on into this. It might be a long video. I ain't gonna lie.
With
Hello,
our
hello.
protagonist, we have two fantasy: the samurai and the shinobi. We want the player to express.
Samurai edition will be. Oh, what was that, a French accent? Okay, so off the rip, bro, I fuck with Shorty's design. I know, like in like an Assassin's Creed, that has a high level of customization. So it's like, like I know I can like switch it up every now and then with each character. I would say out of Yasuki and what's her name, Naui? Yeah, out of both of them, I would say I like her design a bit more. Just like how because Yasuki's like samurai armor doesn't, I don't like the gold on it, and I don't know. I just, me personally, I like just a lighter design. You feel me? Nothing too crazy, nothing too simple either. Just like a big mix of both worlds. So like me, yeah. For now, currently, from what I'm seeing between the outfits, I do like Naoi's design over Yasuki's design. But I ain't gonna lie, I seen the DLC. I seen the DLC joint with the red exterior armor, which that shit was fire. I'm not gonna hold you. So I know it can go crazy as the game continues. But anyway, I just had to get that out there. So I like that. Overall, I like the design so far.
Shinobi came from a different social class. They have different lives, so we cannot really mix them together.
The historical character of Yasuke presented.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, gang. I ain't gonna hold you. That's not how it was back in Neo, Rise of the Ronin, and all this types of shit. But hey, man, I'm gonna let you hoop. I'm gonna let you hoop, bro. I'm gonna let you. I see what he's saying, bro. To that, like, I mean, me personally, I don't mind it, but I'm just saying. Other studios did that shit. But anyway, moving forward.
An opportunity for the narrative team. We approached it in the same way that so much
think
of
it's
the work
fire.
is done in Assassin's Creed, which is really.
Oh, I gotta clear something up. I completely don't mind Yasuki being in this game. I know I've seen the discourse. I know they expect people. I know they're trying to use those two niggas who says something. I forgot his name. The nigga that looked like a sea turtle with glasses. Yeah, that nigga. I know they're using that my boy as a token, and you know I'm about to give it going through his little Get Out episode right now. Just white like just fucking being a nunce for these niggas that will call him the N-word behind his back. But like me personally, as long as the story is good, as long as it makes sense, and it's making sense so far, because this is set in an era where these characters would exist. Yasuki did exist. He did encounter Oda Nobunaga. You know, Oda Nobunaga is like one of the most famous like historical Japanese figures in the country. So like, it's not like they just They just picked a random, okay, let's find this random foreigner in history and use them for agenda points. Like, nah. Me personally, I could see it like that, but at the same time, like, when has Assassin's Creed ever been on that quote unquote, like what they like to say, woke? I hate using that word now, because like they took what Jordan Peele well, like his saying in Get Out, and like it just like a saying black people used to use, and for example, to like be aware, and turned it into something else. I really don't appreciate that. But you know, them lame ass niggas, you know, they'll let them say anything to, you know, push the goalpost along, right? But I'm just saying, like, I never seen like Assassin's Creed, like, I don't know, because the last game I played was Valhalla, and I didn't really get too far in that. I didn't really enjoy it. And the main reason I didn't really enjoy it is because, come on, bro, Viking assassins. Like, that shit, like, bro, I played God of War. I was good on the Viking shit. I ain't gonna lie, that shit didn't really hook me, and I found the writing can be kind of cheesy. Like, you got these medieval Viking niggas talking about talking they're fucking like on Twitter 24/7. Like, I don't know what was up with that. Like, it was some corny dialogue that didn't sit right with me. But like, other than that, I never really seen like Assassin's Creed games go quote unquote. I'm gonna like retire the word woke, because I don't even like using that word. I never like what they're trying to say, like what, like to ponder or anything, or try to be like inclusive or shit like that, bro. So I really don't know what they're coming from with, you know, Assassin's Creed games being woke, and just because of the inclusion of Sweet Baby Inc. And like, but we'll get into that, bro. But you niggas just be saying
in terms of research
all types
and
of shit.
History first.
You just gotta ignore him
Not a lot
sometimes.
is known about him, but what we did know, or we
Facts,
did know,
facts.
is that
Now let
he
me get this
was
out of the way, bro. My boy, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. My nigga looking fire. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Even the racist hoes can admit, like, yo, I will let that nigga, like, this the nigga you will, like, come on now. Don't cap like my boy. Nah. Yeah, come on now. I'm not gay, but I'm just saying, bro. If I was a woman, I would. About me personally, but I know niggas will say, you know, extra masculine macho ass niggas gonna say, oh nah. Hey yo. I'm just saying, bro. Even the racist hoes can admit,
that he arrived
my
in
boy
Japan
looking
in
fire, bro. My boy
1579,
looking
right when our
handsome.
game
Anyway,
starts.
moving on.
And that he had relationships with some of the most interesting people in
Facts.
our setting.
But they don't like to hear that.
Portuguese and Jesuits, which made it very.
And here's what I'm saying though. Like, as far as I'm concerned, you know, I'm just a normal guy, bro. I don't quote myself as a historian or anything of that nature. But I know how to use Google myself. Yeah, I know how to use Google. And a good Google search will tell you, okay, who was the first foreign samurai, right? And it's it amazes me that Yasuke was the first one to pop up. Like, yo, yeah, Yasuke was the first recorded samurai that may or may not have some samurai affiliations. I'll agree, it's kind of muddy along those lines. Or like, you can argue, okay, was he a samurai? Was he just a person that was just friends with Oda Nobunaga and he gave him some land and shit? You could say that, but at the end of the day, the fact that he was the first foreigner to be in contact with a historical figure, the most famous historical figure in Japan, arguably Oda Nobunaga. Like, I be hearing this man in every anime, almost every anime I watch, bro. They always bringing up this man Oda Nobunaga in some light. Whether he's whether he's depicted as a demon, where he's depicted like a lot of depictions, bro. Like every Musou game, every Samurai Warriors, all that types of shit. Like, they always bring up this man Oda Nobunaga. So the fact a foreigner who just so happens to be black was the first one to have like close ties, close relationship to Oda Nobunaga. that's interesting on its own right. So like even if he wasn't a samurai, even if he wasn't this warrior that these studios are claiming them to be, bro, Japan has already made games like depicting Yasuke as this warrior ass strong ass nigga. So it's like, bro, if they can depict him as a samurai, what's stopping us from depicting him as a samurai? Just because we've been woke before in the past, or I can't trust it because the wokenesses like all these game studios are just trying to pander here. Like bro, this game isn't even out. This game bro, this game isn't even out, bro, and this is like a French company. And again, I've never seen like an Assassin's Creed game go that route. So I really don't get like the argument they're trying to say, bro. Like, please show me. Maybe because bro, like I said, the last game I played was Valhalla. Then after Valhalla, I think Black Flag, and that's it. And then Assassin's Creed 1, 2, 3, and that's it, bro. But like, so I would probably say, I would go as far to say I'm not like a Assassin's Creed fan. Like I'm a participator of the Assassin's Creed like video games, but like I wouldn't say I'm like the big fan of it. I'll get it if it looks interesting, but like from the games I've played and from the other games that I looked at Odyssey, I peeped Odyssey. I never heard anybody talk about like wokeism and Assassin's Creed, so I just don't know where they're coming from with that. But let's move on.
Very sort of tantalizing and enticing from a narrative perspective to come in and start weaving these facts with story in between.
A nigga? That's what I get when I see that little girl that trailer.
It was inspiring for us. He's
a nigga?
foreigner discovering Japan, and we thought it's the perfect fit because he's discovering Japan and you are discovering Japan also.
And on the flip side, we have Naue, who comes from the province of Iga, which is a remote mountainous area, fiercely independent, known as the birthplace.
I gotta lie, Naue cute, bro. Naue cute, bro. Oh, I was trying to go back in her. Yeah, this is good enough. Yeah, Naue cute, bro. I don't know. I had that one bitch ass nigga that on that YouTube that be spreading like weird shit. I forgot his name. It starts with a S, Synthetic Man. I don't know who that nigga. I made a meme about him one time. Yeah, bro. That one weird ass nigga was trying to call my girl ugly. Like, nigga, you would never get a bitch like this a day in your life, nigga. Like, what are you talking about? You ugly ass shit, you fat as shit, bro. Come on now. Like, come on now. Like, you was trying to play my girl like she ugly or some shit. Like, nigga. Like, bro, come on. You was trying to say you got a long face. I like her design, bro. She pretty cute, bro. But anyway,
shinobi. So they're very contrasting perspectives that really expose a lot of different sides and facets of the era.
When Oda came, he completely destroyed Iga. You have Yasuke and Oda that come in to destroy the shinobi. So it can kind of create this interesting tension between two characters.
This could be this right here. I'm more so like again, like I'm more so like. This could be a really good story if they know how to execute it well. Like, even from this image that I'm even this image that I'm looking at, I'm getting a plethora of ideas, a plethora of different things that I personally would like to see in the story, and that I personally feel will be in the story. Either will be in the story, or my wishes of where the story would go. Like, just from this image, I'm seeing like a plethora of different ideas that could possibly come to fruition from this image. So it's like they what's the word? And as they get closer to each other, you could create these like interesting ideas. Okay, where would these stories go? How do they collaborate? How do they like why are they working together? Who are they beating? Who are they trying to like? What is their goal? Like, why are they working together, bro? So it's creating this interesting tension, bro, between a foreign personer that's masking himself as a samurai with like this ninja chick, like both of them can teach each other things, like maybe something from his culture, or maybe something from her culture, or maybe like some techniques that then I don't know, bro. But all I'm gonna say is this could be a real interesting story if it's executed well. I'm not gonna lie. I just hope they got good writers here, bro, that knows their history enough to the point where nothing seems that nothing sounds like weird, like fucking like fucking Bob from Nebraska wrote it, bro, who watched one anime and that is now writing like a video game on a big franchise, bro. So it's like, I just hope they're on their P's and Q's. I hope they're really taking good reference. They're acting actual people from the country of Japan, and not just grifters, not just like niggas who just been in Japan for like a couple years and just telling their best side of it. Like, nah, bro, none of kill that noise, bro. I really hope they're taking their reference. I really hope this is a good writer behind this. That's all I can hope, bro. That's all I can hope.
Fujibayashi Nagato, who's her father in the game. So we understand why she has the skills that she has and the values that she learns from her father in the people of Iga, which are valor, benevolence, and wisdom. And as a young person still at the start of the game, we get to see now we acquire even more of that wisdom as the story unfolds.
And if you ask anybody, it's super clear that samurai will be combat heavy and a shinobi. It creates this distinction right away.
Bro, I love the fact that you can switch between like a samurai playstyle and like a ninja playstyle, bro. That's fire.
He can break door, he can fight multiple enemies, he can break armor. Compared to Naoe, like her character and their outfit, it's really about being stealth, being unseen. She's the only one with the hidden blade, so they have clear advantage that put them into the stealth and the combat, even if they can do a bit of both.
They're a really great pair together because on one side we have Naoe, who's very intense and passionate and determined woman who is very set on her goals. She's kind of got her heart on her sleeve, and she'll say what she feels in the heat of the moment. And this intensity.
Okay, we're getting some synopsis of what their like potential personalities could be.
And this balances very well with Yasuke, who is sort of a thoughtful, level head to Naoe's fiery passion. We really thought about somebody like Yasuke.
Okay, so Yasuke is gonna be in a more chill type, while she's gonna be like a whole like Naruto Uzumaki-esque type of shit. I don't know.
What kind of person would go through all of this? So our Yasuke is very intelligent, thoughtful, and respectful of this culture that he encounters, and that makes him a very nice sort of counterpart to Naoe.
Okay.
He's a bit mysterious as well, and that's something we get to see unfold as the game progresses.
Hey man, all I'm gonna say, this shit looks fire. I'm excited. I ain't gonna hold you. This is the first like Assassin's Creed game that's got my attention. That's made me actually intrigued. The last couple of ones, I didn't find aesthetically pleasing. like Valhalla, I didn't touch what's it called? The one where they were in Iraq or some shit. Yeah, that shit look boring as hell. But like the last major Assassin's Creed, Valhalla, I like the first time I peeped the trailer, I said, okay, alright trailer, but I'm not really rushing. I wouldn't be really rushing to like buy that shit. Like I'm kind of chill on that. So, and then you know the other games and shit. But like this one right here, I see potential in this. And it's mainly, the potential I'm seeing is with the characters. It's unique. Even if we take this out of a Assassin's Creed standpoint, the characters and the setting is unique. Like, okay, we got a black like a foreign, like, I don't even say like to say because I don't see characters as a race. That's the thing. Like when I'm playing because I'm a real gamer. Like if I'm playing a video game, especially that I know is 9 times out of 10 is rooted on fiction, I don't see the race of a character. I don't care about the race of a character. As long as he's playing class I like samurais, I like the katanas, I like that shit. What should it matter, like, if he's a black dude, white dude, Hispanic dude, like what should it matter, bro? Okay, so just because like the samurais were Japanese folks, or you know, by the way, the Japanese actually listed like foreign samurai in the past. So if they didn't give a fuck in the past, and they don't give a fuck today, I'm telling you right now, I don't give a fuck about those botted comments or those fake Japanese Google translated Chat GPT ass comics and the Ubisoft channel is. Like, I don't give a fuck about that shit, bro. I'm more so saying like Japan. So I'm just saying, if Japan didn't give a fuck back in the Edo period and the feudal Japan area, just enlisting niggas, like the listing foreign people as samurais, and they don't give a fuck today, why should we give a fuck? I'm just saying, bro. Why should us personally should give a fuck? And you're gonna say, oh, then they're gonna say, oh, it's because, you know, it's a Western centric game and all this wokeism. I just can't trust the title. Okay, say that. Say, alright, I can't trust the title because of everything that's happening, whatever the fuck that's happening with Western video games. Okay, say that. But the second you put a character's race into it to try and justify, oh, they shouldn't be like the skilled samurai, this talented samurai that's like killing a bunch of niggas and shit. The second you say that, then I'm gonna look at you a little weird, cause then I'm okay, but bro, it's a video game was never in from a franchise. I was never rooted in realism, bro. Like, never. That nigga, bro, they had Abraham Lincoln being a fucking wizard in AC3, bro. Like, nobody cares, bro. You do. Now people, now the niggas who are trying to show the real colors, their real skin, is voicing their terrible opinions, and they're gonna mask it with all the keywords DEI, Sweet Baby Inc. And that's it. Like, I don't think there's anything else. But yeah, DEI kind of covers all the, you know, inclusion, everyone, wokeism, whatever the fuck. Yeah, they're gonna mask it with DEI, Sweet Baby Inc. and woke. That's the three things these niggas love to like to fall on, bro. Just to prove they're not racist. Like, bro, you really can't make this shit up. Okay, so Japan can pick Yasuke, make him like this big, like, depict him as this like ferocious, like this warrior, right? Knocking down dudes, beating up a bunch of dudes. Well, donning some depictions he's donning samurai armor. Other depictions he's kind of like a kung fu fighter, like in Samurai Warriors 5. Okay, Japan can do that because we're in the West, because we got some gaming studios doing the woke thing, whatever the fuck, the pandering, whatever the fuck y'all like to call DEI, whatever the fuck. I'll let y'all have that. Like, okay, apparently we're judging the game before it even comes out. Apparently we're gonna have Yasuke with painted nails saying how he has gender dysphoria and wants to ride on some dick, bro. Apparently we're gonna have that. Like, bro, like, what's the real issue? Like, what's the real meat in the beans and potatoes, bro? Like, what do you have in your mind? Like, you guys claim you're not a racist. You love to use the word racist, don't you? You fucking nigger. I mean, so they like to backtrack, bro. Oh yeah. That the word racist is overused, and then they like to put in their little corny ass jokes and shit in between them. That's not funny, like, bro. Okay, like, when you ask them, okay, but bro, this is a game rooted in fiction. It's not, and Assassin's Creed has never been accurate. Yasuke was an actual person that existed. He wasn't a fictional character. He was an actual person that existed, that you want to tie into the game to make it so, like, you would have a foreigner perspective and a native Japanese perspective. Like, what's the issue? Like, why can't they tell that story? And then they'll say, but it's taking away from an actual Japanese man that they could have used, and then like it's like, okay, but bro, why does it have to be a Japanese man? What's wrong with a woman being depicted? Like, is a Japanese woman not enough? And then they're gonna say some weird shit along the lines, oh, but a Japanese samurai have never been depicted, so you mean to tell me a black man can be a samurai, but a Japanese man can't be a samurai? But then we're going like and then it's kind of like a contradiction to that, because as far as I'm concerned, every single Assassin's Creed game has never been like a historic. You never played as a historical figure in the mainline game, and you can use the excuse like, oh, but I want to be a samurai. Okay, we got it, but he's not a Japanese samurai. but okay, but he doesn't have to be a Japanese samurai. He was an actual like well, at least if you want to say like, okay, he was never, we don't really know if he was an actual samurai. Like, guess what? Japan already depicted him as being such. They said some in poems that he was as such. So like, as far as we're concerned, well, we can honor that. We can technically honor that without it looking weird. So it's like, it's just like with dinosaurs. We never know how the dinosaurs looked, bro, but we know they exist. Like, we don't know how if they were like scaly creatures, if they look like lizards, if they look more so on the lines of chickens, or they like we don't know how the dinosaurs look. They probably look crazy as fuck. They don't just, like, it's not the fact that they want to play as a Japanese samurai. It's the fact that they're playing as a person that they probably don't see as aesthetically pleasing as, say, a white man or a Japanese man or Asian or any, like, come on now. It is what it is. So you gotta start there. Like, it's not really more so the lines that they're racist. It's more so as that they don't see the black race as aesthetically pleasing. So they kind of tie that is, so they shouldn't be, like, they find it weird that a nigga would have any type of Japanese affiliation. So that's really what it sounded like to me, bro. Like, I'm just saying, like fucking school kids talking. I don't even think these are grown men. It's not about like the price point. It's not about like the fact that this game is gonna be $70. Any working adult that's in society who's not a fucking bum can afford $70, bro. It's not about any of that. Even $130. You mean to tell me you can't, like, you, a grown ass man, a grown person, can't save up a $100 bill here? Then let's say like $30 here, put them together and buy the product. Like, you mean to tell me you can't afford that as a grown man? Like, that's wild. So it's like, it's not about, they can make any excuse under the book, but it's not about the price point. It's not about, paying honor or homage to Japanese society. It's more so about, they feel that they're playing as a character they themselves don't find aesthetically pleasing, and that's it, bro. And they could say that, but they know they're gonna get scrutinized for it. They know they're gonna get exposed for even more exposed than what they already are. So they got options. Me personally, bro, I might go with this option. Pay $18 a month, play 3 days early with Ubisoft Premium. I might just do that. Because, like, especially if there's like a free trial that I can take advantage of, and I can just install the game like those. Like, I might do that just to see how the game is, just to see how the game feels. If I like it, I will continue to, like, like, buy this shit. But it's not like you don't have options. Alright, so $70 for the base game. Comes with a pre-order bonus. Pre-order now to get Assassin's Creed Shadow bonus quest thrown to the dogs. Okay, I'm not Alright, bro, like a quest, guys, really just a quest, not like a steel book or some shit. Alright, gold edition is $110. The season pass, 3 days early access. Again, bro, it's not really anything crazy. Ultimate Edition, pre-order bonus, base game, season pass, ultimate pack. You get a red dragon filter and photo mode. And then the Ubisoft edition. If you just do a free a free trial of Ubisoft and only have to pay like 18 a month, you can beat the whole game, get the ultimate pack, and get all you can get bills. Basically, if you just subscribe, you're gonna get all of this shit for like included in your subscription. So I mean, again, it's a same thing why I might go with Ubisoft Plus, just to see, like, just to test the waters, and if I like it, I'll probably buy the full thing. But other than that, bro, my thing is though, can you like subscribe to the game, then just if you decided like, okay, fuck it, let me just buy it, you can buy this, the $70, like the whole $70. Would you be able to keep the ultimate pack and the season pass, bro? That, hold on, bro. Any type of negative talk? All right. Cause check this shit out here, bro. Y'all are complaining for let me see that again. $130 max, bro. Let me show you how much the average figure merchandise from the Final Fantasy franchises. I'm about to show you, bro. It's my favorite franchise in the world. I love Final Fantasy, but I can even agree that I can separate their game practice from the company. Like, I can love the game, but I can choose what I want to purchase from this company, bro. Cause look at this shit. Beautiful looking figures. I'm not denying that one bit. That Yuffie Kizaragi figure, I might just fold because that's one of my favorite characters in the franchise. I might just fold for this Cloud Strife. I ain't gonna lie. And the Tifa, if I see it. Oh, and they got a Zack. Look at this shit, bro. So it's okay to charge almost $200 for a figurine. Doesn't even give you a video game. Doesn't even give you like some additional part of collector's piece. Just figures, bro. They're big figures too. I've seen a couple play arts figures. I haven't bought any play arts figurines yet, but I might fold for a Tifa and a Cloud. But like, you're comparing almost $200 to $130 that can give you the whole game, bro. Like, what are we doing here? That's why I'm saying there has to be some hidden agenda. It can't just be like a business practice, because this is easily controllable. I can just say, fuck all this shit, let me just buy the base game and just leave it at that. Or if I want to like get the extra shit, I can just do it like a 18 a month. It's not gonna break my wallet. But like yo, and then just cancel it when I'm said, okay, fuck this. And I still have access to all 100 plus Ubisoft games that are dog shit and boring. But hey man, at least I get all this. Look, Jack Garland. I never had niggas saying Jack Garland was my favorite Final Fantasy character. And this nigga's almost 300, bro. And you get a single figure. What is the collector's edition of Assassin's Creed Black Flag? It's the same price rate that gives you more value. And this is coming from somebody who's not even like a Ubisoft fan, who's not even like an Assassin's Creed fan. But me personally, if I'm looking at a business standpoint, this right here would be a better deal than this right here that you could actively buy. And let me even go crazier. Hold on. There's this, bro, Terra. Bro, they have this Terra Brandthorn figure that's so amazing. But guess what? And this is my favorite bro, this is my favorite studio in the world. I love Final Fantasy is my favorite franchise in the world, bro. Like, my favorite video game. Not even like anime, not even like, I'll even go as far as to say I'll put the Final Fantasy franchise over One Piece. And I'm a big One Piece. Like, I love One Piece. But I'll even go as far as to say that. Look at this, bro. Look at this, bro. Look at this. Terra Brandthorn. I ain't gonna lie. I never played Final Fantasy 6. I have the digital remaster, and I've been holding off on playing it because I really hope they remake this game one day. because I really like this character. I'm really fond of, you know, the Tara Bradford character. But this shit is ridiculous. And the fact this shit is sold out, $13,000, bro. $13,000, and y'all over here complaining about Ubisoft's business practices, bro. This shit is light compared to any of this. And this game is like fucking 20 years old, bro. Or on some shit, or more. Like, bro. And it's not like it's anything like, don't get me wrong, this shit is amazing. But not for $13,000. And I think it was something on the lines of it's like a big figure. Like, I would have to see some... Hold on, bro. Wait. Fuck Assassin's Creed for a second. I got... me personally, I gotta see this, bro. What? Look at this.
And I finally found it, the most expensive statue in history.
Like, it's big as shit. Like, I would say let's say 700, okay. Me personally, I wouldn't pay that much for a damn statue figurine. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if it's the best thing ever. You know, if I had a couple, you feel me? If I was feeling special, if I was feeling like Kendrick when he fucking obliterated Drake, like, then okay.
So we got our first look at the new Assassin's Creed game, and I gotta say, man, I'm not impressed. I'm actually just really annoyed right now.
Okay, why are you annoyed?
Protagonist, one female, one male, just like Odyssey.
Yes.
Neo, I hope I said that right, a female Japanese character. And for the male character, they're gonna be using Yasuke. Now, I'm annoyed because they're using Yasuke, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
Yasuke is what they want to say is the first black Japanese samurai, when in all actuality, he was not even a samurai.
Actually, he was, technically, he was the first foreign samurai, which, I'm not making this up, bro. Look. Look what happens when I go on Google. And of course, they're gonna say, like, the agenda or whatever the wokeism is working overtime or some shit. But look. When I do first, I had it typed in prior, but I'ma do you in. No edits, no none of that. No cap cut, no none of that, bro. Premiere Pro, none of that. Look what shows up. Yasuke was the first non-Japanese African samurai, arriving in Japan in 1579. Now, the reason we can use this, I'll tell you the reason we can use this. Yes, it's still, I'm not saying 100% confirmed he was a samurai. I'm not saying that, but he was the first person to be in contact with people in feudal Japan society that gained some type of military status. So it wouldn't be too far to assume that, okay, maybe this nigga was an actual samurai. But even if we leave that on the side, he arrived in Japan 1579, and then let's see a list of who the other, even if, like, bro, even if he wasn't a samurai, he was the first person to have military status in feudal Japan society. So we can actually use, and this is not from Wikipedia. Wikipedia is shot. Wikipedia is finished after this point. This is from Britannica, I think is how you pronounce it. Has this whole article, last updated the 18th, which was like yesterday, because I think they got a win of the news and they were trying to switch up shit. But before I looked into this, it was like a different, I think it was like in April, last updated in like April something. But yeah, this got updated recently. And then let me see here. Written by Everett Muniz. Worked at Encyclopedia Britannica as an editorial intern in 2021, 2022. Alright, so he's not entirely new. It was 2022, about a couple years back. But Everett Muniz, and I think, let's see here. Editorial intern at Encyclopedia Britannica. You graduated from Occidental College in 2023, a bachelor's degree in history. Pursued graduate studies at Northwestern University while I continued to write. Wait, Northwestern University, isn't that in my state, bro? Isn't that in Florida? Hold on. Northwestern. Oh no, that's in Illinois. Yeah. Okay. Encyclopedia, but what I like about Britannica is a lot more, like it's a lot more like a better cited source than say Wikipedia. Cause any nigga can post on Wikipedia, but not just any nigga can post on Britannica. I think you gotta be like a direct like employee of this website, bro, on some shit like that. So it's a much more reliable source to like get information from actual historians that can put their 2 cents together and say, hey, maybe this nigga was a samurai, bro. Maybe he did fought some battles. I'm gonna pick the source that has some type of credibility versus some random nigga I see on Reddit, bro. 100 times 10. Cause the nigga on Reddit is most likely the one with ill intentions versus the one that spent all that time in university studying, like gaining connections, gaining just everything, right? Like working hard on his tests, working hard on his exams. You know how hard that shit can be. And like I would take the words of a actual credible like historian versus say like a random nigga online, bro. Like I'm not listening to it. I'll take it a story. I would take someone educated who was educated about the topic over fucking a nigga who was too afraid to show his face online. That's just me personally. Like are you like come on, bro? Are you giving like you put it in this perspective? Who are you giving your social security number? Who are you telling your social security number to? A nigga you can't even see face to face versus a nigga that's like out in the open showing you his citations, showing you his occupation, showing you like what he's been through in life in his educational journey. Like saying, yo, you're a trusted source, you're in good hands. Who are you giving your social security to? So put it in that perspective. And I didn't even know that. I thought he was just I thought he was just a nigga in Japan with a that got samurai status. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was pretty fire. That shit was news to me. I ain't gonna hold you. As soon as I do a Google search on that, and I see, oh, he was a first foreign. Okay, bet, bet, nigga, bet. Anyway,
a retainer, so he wasn't even a full-blown samurai.
Okay, and here's where it gets a little shaky for me. You feel me? Where's where, because retainer and samurai, as far as we know, was the same shit. And yes, you can argue back in 1579. Okay, like technology wasn't as advanced back then. So a lot of things will be lost in translation. But quick Google search. All I'm using is Google, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't go on because it's the most credible source for me, bro. Cause like I'm not listening to Bob Iger on Reddit. I'm not listening to fucking Nazi Commander 13666 on Reddit, bro. I'm not doing that. So let's go on here. What was a retainer in Edo, Japan? Skynet has my back. In feudal Japan, a retainer was a vassal, usually a samurai. Usually, it's not like combating the fact that okay, maybe it wasn't a samurai, maybe it wasn't, but it says usually a samurai who provided military services. Again, military services. That's significant, bro. That's not no random bum who can fight a little bit can obtain military, will be able to offer military services to a lord in exchange for protection and land. And this was from Nakasendo Way, apparently. So if we're going from what he said, because I know how these niggas work. They always like to switch the goalposts. What this nigga was talking about then won't be the same what he's talking about now. I thought, a retainer can be a samurai? Bet. So let me say, okay, he was a weapons holder. Which wasn't really a thing. But anyway, moving forward. Nakasendo Way. Retainer. In a feudal system, retainer or vassal provides services, especially military, to a lord who in return offered protection and land. In Japan during the Edo period, retainers were usually provided with a stipend. a certain amount of rice and instead of a specific amount of land. This turned Japanese retainers into bureaucrats who were loyal and able administrators. So even if I put the goalpost to your side and say, okay, he was just a retainer, he wasn't a samurai, that's still something of high honor. That's still something that you wouldn't, as a historian, you wouldn't want to disregard. As a person who's getting like inspiration for something to put it in the next thing, that you wouldn't want to disregard. Like that's still like something of high honor that you can make a character out of like and make him have like some type of importance in a story, especially of a main character. This is balance of a main character's story, bro. The fuck, I'm offering military services to the most powerful man in Japan during that time, who's talked about even till this day. Oh, bet. Like that's important. So moving on, let's see what this fucking fat bro. This gives me a weak ass nigga while your fucking hairline's pushed. Anyway.
Of the characters they could have used for Japan, all these kind of different people they could have picked from. They picked Yasuke. Why did they pick Yasuke? Because he's black.
And that's where I stop you right there, because like I said, if I keep on talking, if I keep on, like, I'm just gonna go back to what I've been saying, what I've been ranting about. It's not specifically the fact that he's black, and I can't speak for Ubisoft, because maybe they are doing this for an agenda, maybe they are. And hey man, I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't be mad at it, because like, you know, it's a video game, and I know me personally as a nigga, I know where I need to go if I want to get my little representation. And there's plenty of games that offer black protagonists, plenty of other like levels of fiction that offer the black protagonist, like Black Panther, for example. Just one of the examples, Blade, for example. Don't look at a particular race as like, oh man, if I'm not playing as this race, I just can't do it. How I see it, bro, is that they're picking a time that was the most interesting in the Edo period, the most interesting in feudal Japan, because of Oda Nobunaga and all these other historians that follow pursuit in his life. They're picking the character that had some foreign ties and some type of military combatant warrior status. And the most they could have find, if they wanted to pick a foreign perspective and an Eastern perspective, was indeed Yasuke, who just so happened to be black. And I hate this mindset where like, oh, the reason why they're like portraying us as this strong character, this strong powerful warrior, is specifically because they're doing brownie points. It's because we're black. It's like niggas can't evolve and have like heroes unless it's like in some mediocre story. The fact that I hate the fact that the black race is being tied to like politics. Like as soon as you see a black person in a video game, politics, woke, and I would say, as a black man, you should look at yourself the same way, because you're trying to pillow look, bro. I'm sorry, I don't mean to bring up personal appearances. I don't mean to do that, but I see the pain in your eyes, bro. I see. I don't know why you're doing this for financial gain. I don't know if you're doing this, but as a nigga, you shouldn't really give a fuck, bro. I'm just saying, bro. I fail to see what it's there to care about. Like, I'm not even gonna continue this video because I know the rest of what he's about to say. Like I said, I've seen this full 2-minute tic-tac he made here. But then he's gonna go on and say, like a Japanese character doesn't get as much representation as, say, a black character. Whatever, you know what they like to say, bro. Like, like a Japanese person doesn't get as much representation in Western society and Western entertainment, which let me tell you something about the Japanese creators. They could give two shits of what we have to say, bro. They have so, like, bro, Japan has so much content, so much things they could just shit out the oven, to the point like, bro, they really don't need our input. They really don't need our 2 cents. They have so many games on the Edo period that they can choose from that's starring an Asian protagonist. But they're not. But the thing with Japanese creators, they're not gonna go into a specific like they don't care about like a specific character's race or specific character's like occupation or whatever the fuck they got going on. As long as the gameplay is good, as long as the story is good. I hate the fact that some Westerners in this weird side of the internet that I hope dies off soon. Not the person, but I mean the mindset, like the monetization or whatever this weird cult that it got going on over there. That I really hope dies soon. Thinks that like Japan is just this baby we need to like nurse to sleep, bro. Like I hate that shit. It's like very disingenuous. I hate people that talk for a culture, that talks for a specific race or group of people. I really hate that. Like my thing is, if you're not like Japanese yourself, you're not like an active participator in the culture yourself. Even if you were an active participator in the culture yourself, you have no right to say, oh, these people are feeling like what happened to like, you know, Japanese representation or what happened. Why do you give a fuck? Why do you care, bro? And then they will like to go on a tangent and say, but what if a white man was in Wakanda? What if a white man was the Black Panther? I'll give you let's just say Black Panther in general, because I've seen a lot of these types of comments. I'm not gonna lie. All right, then we gotta go to the specifics. Why is a white man in Wakanda? There is actually a issue of that. Like comics, the heart-shaped herb only works for those who are of royal blood or those who are deemed worthy. If anyone else dares to take the herb, they'll die rather than be granted superhuman abilities. So it's like, it looks like mostly it's only for people who has royal blood. And my thing is, White Panther, or White Wolf I should say, I don't know enough about his, but what is his powers, bro? Hey man, again, powers. White Wolf is an expert to hand-to-hand combat. His suit is made of vibranium mesh and possesses a special cloaking technology. His costume stops bullets in mid-fight, is immune to slashes. Okay, bro. So this character exists. So I would say this is the only character that you could make a video game out of, and it would be semi-interesting. Maybe. I don't know. It really depends on who's writing it. Anybody can make anything good as long as there's a good writer attached to it. But from what these guys are saying, they're assuming that anybody can eat the heart-shaped herb. And that's okay. You can make it as so like some random white dude say, let's for example put White Wolf, if he ate the herb and say, okay, he can gain superpowers. Alright, that's all well and good. But you're assuming everybody is like you, saying, but we just wouldn't stand for it. We just wouldn't like I'm just saying, I had to go through hoops to try and find a good solution as to how he would obtain that white herb. From what they're saying, like, you would just have to be worthy. If they wanted to make a white man worthy, then they could make a white man worthy. But I'm just saying that, one, that never happened in the comments, and two, it just wouldn't be written well. Like that is not good writing. I'm telling you that right now. And three, like, it just doesn't correlate to Yasuki. Yasuki was an actual person who was an actual participator of military status in the Edo period Japan, entitled by Oda Nobunaga, that the writers themselves chose to be an active participant in the game to tell a story between a foreigner's perspective and a native's perspective. So, like, it correlates and makes a lot more sense versus trying to change the goalposts, trying to say, hey, what if White Wolf gained the power of the Black Panther over T'Challa? Who and what would he be doing, like ruling Wakanda? Like, I don't know, but like that would just be, hey man, I'm just saying, my thing is, you can make that story, and by God, if it gets past the records, oh then okay. But it's like, don't expect niggas to just like just upset that willingly. Like that shit would be ass. I'm not gonna hold you. Like that shit would be that would be bad writing. This is more so history fiction, bro. It's okay to use Yasuke in Assassin's Creed game, cause one, it's from a video game series that never honored itself for accuracy. That's another reason. And two, he's a secondary protagonist. They keep on ignoring Naoe and to put emphasis on Yasuke, cause he's the big target. Literally, like he's a big ass nigga, but he's the target, bro. And just to say, like when he's to try and pretend that he's like the main character. I'll maybe understand if he was like the main character of the like just like fuck Naoe, just that's the sole person. I would agree, cause one, he doesn't look like an assassin, and two, like yeah, he just doesn't look like an assassin. That's all I would say. But since he's a secondary to the assassin Naoe, who's marketed to be the assassin, like every artwork that I've seen, like she was the front and center, and she was the only one shown. So it's like she's honestly she's marketed to be the assassin, while Naoe is just the secondary, that's just the bruiser, the heavy hitter. What do y'all gotta complain about? You have a Japanese protagonist who's the ninja, the assassin, who's doing all the stealth shit, you know, doing the things that Assassin's Creed honors. Like bro, there's a reason why I didn't like Valhalla, cause like you're showing this big brooding dude who doesn't look like an assassin, doesn't even have the hood on. But y'all niggas weren't complaining about that shit. Were you? That's what I gathered from this. I ain't gonna lie, I had the Loli boys hitting me up. I'm about to show y'all some shit in a second. This shit is ridiculous. Alright, so I had some cowardice. His reply was hidden, but basically his shit like nah, G, this is crazy. You can't make this shit up. His statement was that it's okay for you guys to depict a black man slaughtering Asian people in 2024. Then I showed him this clip of here's Yasuke. I said, here's Yasuke in Samurai Warriors 5, made by Japanese devs who are beating up Asian guys. And like, of course, you know, the Loli boys are gonna do everything in their power, like to just try and ignore it, try to goalpost, try to just everything, right? As a side character. So you see how, like, bro, you can't make this shit up. You see how niggas are continually changing the goalposts, trying to bring up topics that no one ever mentioned. What was him mentioning? Like you guys are really like depicting a black man killing Asian people. But then you have the Japanese devs, the niggas in Japan, the niggas that you cape for, the niggas that you worship like a god, like, oh my gosh, we gotta protect Japan at all times. Like they're trying to change it. We're trying to change the culture. You have niggas in Japan depicting a black man beating up Asian men, right? Asian people, Asian soldiers with evil intent. Like evil, like it doesn't matter what race you are, what gender you are. Like you have a warrior, like going into battle, fighting people with evil intent that wants to kill you, right? And then you're just making that, you're just trying to like, you're just being a puss. Like, bro, there's just so much I can say about this, bro. And you're just trying to change the goalposts as if gaming never exists, as if we never had to kill people in video games. And then this guy tried to change the goalpost, tried to change everything he said, like they're in tangent, like they got themselves on the celly, like, yo, this nigga's cooking me up right now. You gotta say something. I'm like let me hide my post so niggas don't catch up on my bullshit and have you say something. And then this is the guy that has to say it. And I'm gonna get to this bitch ass nigga in a second. He said, as a side character. trying to dismantle like what? All right, basically trying to say, but you're not but he was a side character to this video game. So why should you're trying to get back to that topic, trying to hide what the original poster said? And then you have this thing say, even if he's a side character, it still doesn't change the fact that games like these depicted him as a samurai regardless of the role. Yeah, he still wasn't a samurai story. Yeah, you see how they try and change the goalposts. Let me show you like these weird guys, bro. They always continuously try to change the goalposts. I have this another nigga saying the same thing. Like they have a one-track mind. Like they're so retarded to the point they can't stick to one topic at a time. Tis more. Anybody who says tis is just trying to be some fucking douchebag. I don't know, bro. Who is what uses tis? Tis more historically accurate. Honestly, he uses his fist instead of a katana he wouldn't know how to use. And to top it off, how do you know? Like, do you have that nigga on the celly? Like, how do you know he didn't know how to use a damn katana, bro? And why would that matter? And to top it off, his role in the story isn't as extreme. Yet that's not the original topic the poster was talking about. He said in his words that he is now hidden like a fucking cowardice. Is what I like out is that why are you depicting a black man beating up Asian men and killing Asian men? And you're trying to change the topic of historical accuracy. Again, trying to go back to a goalpost, trying to change it. We know what you are. We know what you guys are. Japanese been putting Yasuke in their games, novels, and manga for years, and never been a problem for them. Only here. This is it's funny, bro, cause this is wild to me, bro. This is really racism in 4K. It's crazy. Now, if I look at this one person's post, I'm about to expose you, bro. I'm about to expose you. You're a grown man saying mostly gay femboy, and again, bro. No offense to gay niggas, but look what you are.
He a fan.
Look at what you are, bro.
Nigga,
you're a grown man doing this, bro. You're fit. You have a bear belly. No, I'm sorry. No. Nah, bro. I gotta chill because they're gonna say, "Oh, I'm trying to be homophobic." But bro, take the game, bro. He is a grown man saying he's a femboy. Come on. Why would I listen to anything to what you have to say? You're trolling me, bro. Look at you, bro. Why would I interact with? I'm not even gonna comment. I feel like if I comment, I'm gonna get fucking rabies or some shit. I gotta expose him, bro. Look at what he likes. Look. Okay, lightsaber meme. He has his shit down, and then he has it up for little girls. I like Yo, you can't make this up. These are the people who are advocating for, bro. These are the people who are against Yasuke in this game. These are the people that my young brother that I was reacting to was advocating for. Pieces of shit, filth. That should stay their freaky ass inside. They need to stay inside. Okay, we got Fern. In Nazi clothing. I don't even know if I should be showing this, bro. Fern being depicted as a Nazi, basically, and getting, I don't know if this is some weird fetish. I don't know exactly what I'm looking at, bro. But it's the character Fern from Frieren, the something of nowhere, Eternity Quest. I forgot what it's from. Let's just say Frieren, whatever the fuck. Got the character Fern from Frieren being depicted as a Nazi. Oh, okay. And then we just keep on scrolling. Okay, we got Frieren. We're nothing too crazy. Then we got the other chick from Frieren again in Nazi clothing. I don't know if this is some type of fetish that niggas get off to. I'm just saying, bro. But all I'm saying is that these are the niggas who claims that they're pro Japan, that they accept everyone, that they like, you feel me? Okay, children, girls, little girls wearing Nazi-centric clothing. Like, this is a sickness, bro. This is disgusting. Like, what am I looking at, bro? Specifically, because they like to choose, what's his name? This nigga, Kaida. They like to choose this nigga as the scapegoat. Like, okay, we can't be racist because you have a black man advocating for this. And he obviously has ill intentions. Like, his intentions are not good at all. He's doing this to monetize his channel, to try and get some attention on his channel. And instead of being a cool nigga, instead of locking in, instead of making content he actually enjoys, because I doubt he actually enjoys what he's talking about, like, he's doing horse shit like this. Like, wearing these weird thumbnails, edited words, Yahoo Wiki page, blah blah blah. He emphasizing cats for some reason, lame ass. Anyway, yeah, yeah, he's one of those. Okay, you know, built terribly like a sea turtle, need glasses, hairline pushed all the way back. You feel me? He one of them ones. Okay, he one of them ones, bro. So it's like, of course he would identify with the race, the weirdos in his, like, he himself is a weirdo. So that's why he's advocating for this. It seems to be working well. You know, he's getting 1.1k views, 115. You know, he crashing out. I already know he crashing out. I think I'll watch a little bit of what he was trying to say off recording. He crashing out, bro. Need to chill. Niggas just need to understand that this is a work of fiction. Assassin's Creed has never been along the lines of historical accuracy. All it really is historical fiction, historical fantasy, mind you. They're taking historical figures and putting it all in one go. If I'm a Western-centric studio, has been making like Western-centric games for so long, and I get the setting of Japan, I'm able to think of ways to like tie the two together to try and make it as familiar as possible. And like, why not choose Yasuke, bro? That's the perfect person for that, since he was the. But anyway, bro, like, that's all I got. Honestly, these niggas just need to chill. They show me their true colors. It's all just racism, just different forms of, like, I don't know, bro. But yeah, that's all I got, bro. That shit is wild.